Start coming down to a child's pose, having the knees slightly away from each other, the toes touching together. Let the hands to relax, the shoulders to relax. Take a deep breath in. Let the muscles in the forehead to slowly relax. Let the jaw to unclench. Breathe in. Feel the air getting into your lungs. And then as you exhale, notice the belly. Notice what happens to the belly. Breathe. Feeling the spine to be nice and long. Starting to press through your hands. Come up into a tabletop. Bring the knees closer together right under your hips. Hands, shoulders apart. We're doing a cat and cow. Exhale, look all the way down towards the navel. Inhale, reaching the crown of the head towards the sky without clenching the neck. And exhale, looking down towards the navel. Inhale, feeling the spaciousness creating in the spine. And exhale again, pushing yourself away from the earth, slowly finding the tension of the body, slowly moving away of the body. Let yourself to feel that connection with the breath and movement. Go ahead and slowly start to bring the awareness to the toes. We're going to tuck the toes behind and pressing the feet away from the earth so the knees can hover and lift the hip up and back, letting the spine to slowly decompress with each breath. And as you take a nice and a deep breath in, letting the shoulders to be away from the ear, the neck to be nice and long. You can pedal side to side, keeping your deep dristy or your gaze towards the knees, or maybe with the eyes closed. Allow the spine to slowly decompress, finding confidence and freedom as you stay in this pose, finding equilibrium in the thoughts. We're going to look forward towards the hand and exhale, walk forward. Inhale to halfway, nice and a flat back. Letting the neck to be nice and long, shoulders nice and away from the ear. You can even roll the shoulders back and slowly relax. Notice how the spine creates space. Notice the spaciousness of the spine. The hands can be pressing against your thigh. You can iron the hands against the thigh. And then as you let the air go, slowly fold forward. You can bend the knees more. The hands can touch the floor, or the hands can come to the opposite elbows. You can start to sway side to side. Or you can stay where you are. You can use either a block on the floor, a chair, or the wall, or maybe if you're by someplace where you can have your hands to hold yourself, to just make yourself feel better, to feel this pose better, just honoring with each breath. We're going to inhale, slowly straighten the spine and pressing yourself to lift. Send the hands to go up and over the head. Take a deep breath in. And then with the palms together, we're bringing to the heart center into Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. we're going to close the eyes, finding connection with the earth, maybe even swaying back and forth, side to side. Let yourself to slowly ground. And as you connect with the earth, creating a rooting down, let yourself to create an intention for your practice. And as you breathe in, deepen your root nice and deep. Create a moment to find the breath. So as the breath come in into your nostril, notice the expansiousness of your chest. Send the hands up and over your head. And with your exhale, swan dive, bend, hinging from your hips, bringing the hands down towards the floor. Inhale to a halfway again, just lengthening through the spine. Let your neck to be nice and long, and an exhale, let all the air go. Bring the palms down towards the floor. Step all the way back into a plank. You can always use your knees down to the floor, letting to be easier, and just working on the strength of your wrists, slowly building up, connecting with the earth, pressing all the tip of the fingers down on the floor, the knuckles of your hands, letting the palms of your hands to be connected, almost like it's a sucking cup. The shoulders to be away from the ear. We're going to exhale, bending halfway into a chin, chest, and knee. Inhale to a cobra, point your toes in the back. Feel the lengthening, opening through your chest, creating space in the front of your body. Let the neck to be long, without crunching in the back. So keep the gaze down to the floor. We're going to bring the hands a little bit more towards the back. And then as you press yourself towards the floor, tuck your toes behind. We're lifting the knees, hovering the knees again, downward facing dog. You can paddle again. You can step your feet close together and start to walk forward. Inhale halfway. Let the spine to lengthen, let your neck to be long. And exhale to fold. Hinging up, slowly bringing the hands up and over the head. Palms come together again. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, sending the hands up and over your head. Keeping the shoulders nice and away from the ear. Exhale, swan dive. Hands go down towards the floor, knees can be bent. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left leg towards the back as far as you can. Draw your left knee down towards the floor, point your toes on the back. Inhale, send both of your hands up and over, low lunge. You can keep your hands away from each other. You can bring the palms together, and the index finger can point towards the back. You can slowly open it into a micro bend. And as you breathe in, avoiding arching too much your back, and just honoring with each breath, lengthening, finding that space. And exhale, let all the air go. Bring both of your hands towards the floor, step your right leg towards the back. We're moving into a chin chest. And a good way to modify, if you can't do a chin chest, is just coming all the way down to a sphinx first, finding the lengthening, and then you can move on into a cobra pose. So find things to modify so that practice is yours and it feels nice and comfortable for your body. We're going to keep the neck nice and long into a cobra. Again, slowly finding that space in the collarbone. We're going to exhale out to slowly fold down, come up into a tabletop. Downward dog. You can pedal side to side, just noticing where it feels better for you to step. If maybe feet's close together feels better, maybe trying a little bit wider by stepping wider into your mat, or just bending the knees and straight, bending the knees and straight. Now bring the awareness to your right leg. We're lifting the right leg up and over. And then draw your knees to the chest, round your back. Try to slide that right leg through. If you can use your arm so you can step forward with the right arm. And then the left knee will come down towards the floor into a low lunge. You can point the toes, you can help yourself with the hands. And you can stay here. This is a nice way to modify. You can always send the hands up and over your head again, palms together again if that felt good. You can slowly point the fingers towards the back, the index fingers towards the back wall. It's a light back bend that feels so good after working and on a computer day all day. Let your chest to slowly expand and bring the hands down towards the floor. Tuck your toes behind, lift your knees off the floor. We're stepping forward, so go ahead and bring the left to meet the right. Inhale to a flat back and exhale to fold. Inhale with your breath. Exhale, step towards the back. Right knee comes towards the floor. Inhale, rising up. You can do the modified version again by bringing the hands or staying there if that feels good to you. And then palms can come up together if you like that version of bringing the hands together. That's optional. You can work on bringing the hands towards the back again. Feel them light back bend. Slowly opening through the front of your right side. Letting the muscles in the shoulders to slowly relax as you let your hands to come back down towards the floor. The left leg will come towards the back. And then the hands will ground towards the floor again, chin, chest. Slowly draw your chest down towards the floor, your chin. If that's hard for you, do the Sphinx again. Inhale, lengthening into Cobra. And exhale, come back into a tabletop and downward dog. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Nice inhale. Feeling the spine being longer. Finding the equilibrium. The spaciousness of your spine. You can move your head side to side. Just noticing as the breath come in and out. Releasing any stiffness of the shoulders. As you lengthen the spine, reducing any fatigues on the leg. We're going to lift the left leg up. Draw the knees to the chest again. If the leg doesn't come, you can always help with the hands. And then slowly bring the leg forward, help. Bring the right knee down towards the floor. Point your right toes behind. Inhale to rise up, low lunge. You can stay here with the hands down on your thighs, or you can bring the hands to your heart center, or the hands can go up. So those are all options that you can choose from. Choose the one that feels the best for you. So let yourself to honor your body, to practice with the consciousness of your mind, releasing all the ego thoughts, any criticism, judgment. Let yourself to stay where it feels better to your body. And exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor, honoring with each breath. We're tucking the toes. Lifting the knees off the floor, high lunge. We're not lifting up all the way. We're stepping forward. We're going to inhale to a flat back. You can iron your hands in your thighs. Let the spine to be long again. And then as you exhale, letting all the air go. And we're going to slowly release. You can even bend the knees again to a forward fold. Inhale, bring the hands to your waist and slowly bend the knees. Come all the way up. Bring the hands up and over your head. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Bring bring awareness to the intention that you created at the beginning of the class. And then let your breath to slowly guide you to your inner world. Let yourself to be curious. And in time of uncertainty, worry, and anxiety, just know that you have the tool to connect and come back to where you are right now, and finding the peace of mind. So take a deep breath in. Let yourself to feel the healing of your breath, the energy of the body. Let yourself to feel safe and secure where you are. And know that you have this tool to bring the awareness to your inner world. Thank you so much for being part of this practice. Namaste.